look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Love to throw. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
5 more yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Love. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
Here comes second and 4.
the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Love. That is caught at the 3. And the Packers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Easy, 62. Good, set.
Hurts working in the pistol. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, Hurts. He'll get it inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll get that out to Barkley.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 3.
Good, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Love to throw on first and 10. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 33. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Elton, set. 63, 60. I don't know. Elton.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over first and 10.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit.
A 38-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Jake Elliott
3
taking
points,
off
all
for
that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we ready.
Love to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Safety Fury.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No touch, sir. No touch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. On the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That'll be taken in by Barker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look...
And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
180, 180.
Back to throw. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ready. Down. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Ready, set.
Here's Jacobs. And he will score again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Brendan McManus to kick off for
The
Green
kickoff
Bay.
team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A 7-yard
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Great. Set.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
Brings up a
And it's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
No touch it. No touch.
Hurts again. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be taken in at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Left. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Packers.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
A gain of
Interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
White. Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Down.
It's 3rd down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion goes Dobbs. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts working in the pistol. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Great.
2nd and 6.
What up? Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
He was covered by
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
incomplete.
And now it's 4th down.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
Great. Set. No.
Hurts will try it again. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Silver.
1st down.
Great. Set.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kyle up, Yeti. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line.
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
Tucker
and 10.
Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. 52 blue.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Set.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because...
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's
28-yard
1st
line.
and 10.
Silver. Set. Great. Set. No touch.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.